Hi, Karina Gardner here, and today we are going to be continuing with Dingbats. I wanted to show you guys all the things you can do with Dingbats. I mean, I say all the things. I'm going to show you some of the things that I do with Dingbats that I really love. You'll notice I have a lot of Dingbats in my silhouette shop, and that's because I think they are a great deal. Getting 26 items for $5.99 or discounted is a crazy deal to get, and then you have lots of things that all mix and match. So I like it because, if I'm doing a card series, I want all the things to be similarly drawn or similar in shape. Okay, so go back to my YouTube channel. Feel free, it's youtube.com/Karina Gardner if you want to watch other projects including Dingbats. Okay, today I am in my library, you can see right here, and I'm going to use the Unicorn Rainbow Dingbat set. Now, once you come in here, you do need to click on your A, and if you click a single time on your artboard, that last Dingbat that I just clicked on will show up for you right here, okay? Now, the one that I am really curious about and I would like to do with you guys is one of the rainbows. So you can see I'm going through it right now. Oh, there we go. It's the A. Surprise, surprise, it's the A. Okay, so once I've chosen the thing that I'm going to cut, I usually like to make it quite a bit bigger by holding down my shift key. So hold down your shift key to make sure that it works out nicely. Okay, so this is a unique piece, and when I say unique, I mean like all Dingbats can be cut up in this way, but the rainbow is nice because here's the thing, I really want to cut out individual shapes here for different colors, and if I want them all to be sitting on something, I want to cut out this background thing. So like I could cut out, this is like the coolest thing about this, I could cut out this like as is, as a little stroke line, okay, and I could lay it on top of paper if I wanted to. I could print this and I would get all the stroke lines for it and we could make a coloring piece out of it. Or I can rip this thing apart and cut out all the individual sections. And that is why you see so many of my Dingbats have a lot of intricacies, or I'm using stroke lines, because then you can rip it apart and use it in different ways, okay? So this particular one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Object, Release Compound, okay? Now, I think we still need to ungroup it, so we're going to Object Ungroup it, okay? So what that does is it now makes all these different lines separate paths so that I can cut them out. So I now have this piece, this piece, this piece, and a background piece. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this background piece in either black or white. I haven't decided yet. And then I think I'm going to do primary colors, pastel colors. I'm going to do pink, blue, and yellow. You can do whatever you want. And I'm going to cut these individual pieces out. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull these off of my board. I'm cutting with my plus today, but you can see that I'm just doing this on 8.5 by 11 paper. So this literally is meant to be super simple. You can do it on your portrait, you can do it all the way up to the pro, however you want to do it, okay? Then I push send. It's ready to go, okay? So I'm using plain cardstock today. I'll just show you guys, just regular. This is the 65-pound at Michael's that I like the best because you can buy it in bulk. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out these. I usually take my 65-pound up a little bit higher, like an 8 or 6 to 8 is my favorite. And I put my force up higher and I'm passing it through just one time, okay? So I'm gonna cut out all the individual pieces right now, and then I'll show you how it all turns out. Okay, I have everything cut out. I'm going to show you the pieces. There they are. I'm going to go ahead and glue them together. So it was 4 quick cut pieces, and I'm using a white background, which is a little hard to see since I don't have it against anything, but you can see putting it on a card or something else. I think the main thing to recognize is that when you're using Dingbats, you have more options with them than what you actually are seeing in the preview. So for example, on the preview of this, all you see is a stroke line of the rainbow. That's it. You just see the stroke line. You don't realize that you can rip the whole thing apart and actually cut your pieces from them beautifully. and I'll show you what I mean. This is like the best little funky rainbow ever. Isn't that so cute? So fun. Let's see if I can pull up the design for you so that you can see it a little bit better. Okay, here is the original dingbat, so you can see the pieces. Do you see that rainbow? Here it is, right here. You just see the stroke line, right? So like in your head, you're thinking, I don't want to cut a stroke line. But this is what you actually cut from it. And I think a lot of people don't realize, oh, these dingbats, like if you have them all set up like strokes, which is the way I do it, then all of these individual pieces are cut outable as flat shapes. So I hope that made sense. You can find more of my dingbats and then of course all of my creations over at karinagardner.com. You can find the links to my silhouette shop, among other things. The other thing I want to recommend is I send out a free file every single week to my Silhouette VIP group, and it is totally free. So you can join that at karinagardner.com. Just click on VIP. Okay, see you guys.